Have you ever found yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. only to lie there, staring into the darkness, wondering why you're awake when everyone else is soundly asleep? It's a time of day that many of us rarely experience, except in those moments when something stirs us from our slumber. But what if these early morning awakenings are more than just a random occurrence? What if this time, often referred to as the sacred hour or the hour of the wolf, holds a deeper meaning? Across various spiritual traditions, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are considered a powerful time for spiritual connection. In Christianity, this is the time when Jesus is believed to have prayed most fervently in the Garden of Gethsemane, seeking strength before his crucifixion. In many Eastern spiritual practices, this time aligns with the Brahma Muhurta, a period approximately 1.5 hours before sunrise, considered the most auspicious time for meditation and prayer. This is when the mind is at its calmest, and the connection to the spiritual realm is said to be strongest. Physiologically, your body is in a state of deep rest, with your brain waves slowed to the point where your subconscious mind is most accessible. This is why dreams during this time are often vivid and filled with symbolic meaning. But beyond the scientific and spiritual significance, waking up during these hours may be a sign that your soul is trying to communicate with you. It's a time to listen, reflect, and take action. But what should you do during this sacred hour? How can you turn this seemingly inconvenient wakefulness into a transformative experience? In this exploration, we will dive deep into 7 powerful practices that can help you make the most of these early morning hours, turning them into a time of profound spiritual and personal growth. 1. Engage in deep gratitude. Gratitude is more than just a positive thinking exercise, it's a powerful spiritual practice that can transform your life. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., your mind is free from the distractions of the day, making it an ideal time to engage in deep, heartfelt gratitude. Why is gratitude so important? On a psychological level, gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking in your life to what's abundant. It's easy to get caught up in the stresses and challenges of daily life, but when you take a moment to appreciate the good, you create a powerful positive feedback loop. This practice has been shown to improve mental health, reduce stress, and even strengthen your immune system. Spiritually, gratitude is a way to connect with the divine. It's an acknowledgement of the blessings you've received and a way to open your heart to receive even more. When you express gratitude during the sacred hour, you're aligning yourself with the positive energy of the universe, creating a magnetic force that draws even more blessings into your life. Consider the story of Joseph from the Bible. Despite facing unimaginable hardships, being betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and unjustly imprisoned, Joseph remained grateful and faithful. His unwavering gratitude and trust in God eventually led him to a position of power where he could save countless lives. Joseph's story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, gratitude can open doors to new possibilities. Action step: upon waking, resist the urge to check your phone or think about your to-do list. Instead, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on what you're grateful for. This could be something as simple as the warmth of your bed, the roof over your head, or the love of a friend or family member. Allow the feeling of gratitude to fill your heart, and silently or out loud, give thanks. You might even keep a gratitude journal by your bed to jot down these thoughts. This simple act will set a positive tone for the rest of your day, filling you with peace and joy. 2. Confess and seek forgiveness. The early morning hours are a time of quiet reflection, making it an ideal moment to confess and seek forgiveness. This isn't just about religious confession, it's about releasing the emotional burdens of guilt, shame, and regret that may be weighing you down. Confession is a powerful tool for spiritual cleansing. By acknowledging your mistakes and shortcomings, you begin the process of healing. It's not about dwelling on your faults, but about freeing yourself from the negative emotions that can create barriers between you and your spiritual growth. Holding on to guilt or unforgiveness, whether it's directed at yourself or others, can create emotional and spiritual blockages that prevent you from moving forward. Research in psychology has shown that holding on to guilt and not forgiving oneself or others can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even physical ailments. Conversely, practicing forgiveness has been linked to lower levels of stress, better mental health, and a greater sense of well-being. Consider the story of King David from the Bible. After committing serious sins, David didn't hide from his guilt. Instead, he confessed with a deeply repentant heart. His confession wasn't just about seeking pardon, It was about cleansing his soul and restoring his relationship with God. The peace and renewal that followed were transformative, allowing him to continue his reign with a renewed sense of purpose. Forgiveness, however, isn't just about others, it's also about forgiving yourself. Many people carry deep-seated guilt over past mistakes, which can be as damaging as holding a grudge against someone else. Remember, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a way to free your spirit from the chains of the past and open yourself up to new possibilities. Action step during this sacred hour. Take a moment to reflect on any guilt or unforgiveness you may be holding on to. Bring these burdens to the surface and consciously release them. If it helps, write down your confessions in a journal or speak them aloud in a prayer or meditation. Ask for forgiveness and offer forgiveness to others, even if they aren't present. Feel the lightness that comes from letting go of these emotional burdens. You may even feel inspired to take action, such as reaching out to someone you've wronged or making amends in some way. 3. Commit your plans to the universe. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offers a unique opportunity to commit your plans and intentions to the universe. This is more than just setting goals, it's about aligning your desires with the greater good and seeking divine guidance for your path. When you commit your plans to the universe, you're not simply hoping for the best, you're actively inviting divine wisdom and support into your life. It's a practice of surrender, acknowledging that while you have dreams and ambitions, the ultimate plan may be beyond your understanding. This requires trust that the universe, or God, is working in your favor, even if the path ahead isn't clear. In the Bible, Nehemiah offers a powerful example of this practice. Before embarking on the monumental task of rebuilding Jerusalem's walls, Nehemiah sought guidance and committed his plans to God. His success wasn't just due to his determination and leadership skills, but also because he aligned his actions with divine guidance. Nehemiah's story reminds us that when we commit our plans with humility and faith, we invite divine assistance that can turn the impossible into the possible. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to seek spiritual guidance. But by taking time during these quiet early hours to commit your plans, you create a powerful intention that aligns your actions with the greater forces at play. Action step: spend a few moments reflecting on your goals and dreams. Write them down, not just as a list, but as a sacred commitment. As you do, ask for guidance. This could be through a prayer, meditation, or simply setting an intention. Speak or think words like, "I commit these plans to the universe. I ask for guidance, clarity, and the strength to follow through. Trust that you are supported, and know that the right path will be revealed to you." If you find yourself unsure about a particular decision, use this time to ask for signs or clarity. Be open to receiving guidance in unexpected ways, whether through intuition, dreams, or synchronicities. 4. Strengthen your faith. Faith is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It's the belief in something greater than yourself, the trust that you are always supported, even in the face of uncertainty. Waking up during the sacred hour is an ideal time to strengthen your faith, to reconnect with the divine, and to reaffirm your trust in the universe's plan for your life. Faith is not just a passive belief, it's an active practice. It's something that needs constant nurturing, especially in a world filled with doubt, fear, and negativity. The early morning hours, when your mind is calm and your spirit is open, provide the perfect environment to deepen your faith. Throughout history, faith has been the foundation for those who have achieved great things, despite overwhelming odds. The Bible mentions faith over 450 times, emphasizing its importance in the spiritual journey. Even the disciples, who walked with Jesus, had moments of doubt and fear, showing us that faith is not always easy, but it is essential. Strengthening your faith involves not just prayer, but also immersing yourself in spiritual teachings, reflecting on past experiences where your faith has been rewarded, and surrounding yourself with a community that supports your spiritual growth. It's about finding peace in the knowledge that there is a divine plan at work, even if you can't see it yet. Action step: use this quiet time to meditate on scriptures or spiritual texts that resonate with you. Reflect on the times in your life when faith has guided you through difficult situations. Consider keeping a faith journal, where you document these experiences, as well as any insights or revelations that come to you during your early morning reflections. If you're struggling with doubt, use this time to pray or meditate on trust and surrender. Ask for the strength to keep your faith strong, even when the path ahead is unclear. 5. Meditate or pray. Meditation and prayer are powerful practices that can transform your life. and the early morning hours are an ideal time to engage in these practices. Whether you prefer the stillness of meditation or the active dialogue of prayer, these practices can help you connect more deeply with your inner self and the divine. Meditation during the sacred hour can be especially profound. The quiet of the early morning allows you to enter a deeper state of awareness, free from the distractions of daily life. This is a time when your mind is naturally calm, making it easier to achieve a meditative state. Meditation helps you to center yourself, reduce stress, and gain clarity on your life's path. It's a time to listen to your inner voice, to the whispers of your soul, and to the guidance of the universe. Prayer, on the other hand, is an active form of communication with the divine. It's a time to express your hopes, fears, gratitude, and desires. Prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about building a relationship with the divine, seeking guidance, and finding comfort in the knowledge that you are never alone. In both meditation and prayer, consistency is key. The more you practice, the deeper your connection becomes, and the more you'll notice the positive effects in your life. Action steps: set aside a few minutes during this sacred hour to meditate or pray. If you're new to meditation, start with just a few minutes of focusing on your breath or repeating a simple mantra. If you prefer prayer, spend this time in heartfelt conversation with the divine. You might start by expressing gratitude, then move on to asking for guidance or help with specific challenges in your life. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate or pray. The key is to be sincere and open. 6. Love and forgive others. The early morning hours, when your mind is clear and your heart is open, are an ideal time to focus on love and forgiveness. These are the highest forms of spiritual practice, and they have the power to heal and transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Loving others, especially those who have wronged you, is not always easy. It requires a deep sense of compassion and understanding. But love is the essence of all spiritual teachings. It's the force that binds us together as human beings and connects us to the divine. By choosing to love, even in the face of hurt or betrayal, you elevate your spirit and open yourself up to receive more love in return. Forgiveness is closely tied to love. It's the act of releasing resentment and anger, freeing yourself from the negative emotions that can keep you stuck in the past. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the wrongs that have been done to you. It means choosing peace over bitterness, healing over hurt. Consider the story of Nelson Mandela, who forgave his oppressors after spending 27 years in prison. His forgiveness wasn't just a personal act, it became a powerful message of reconciliation that helped heal a divided nation. Mandela's example shows us that forgiveness is not just for the benefit of the person being forgiven, it's a gift to yourself, a way to reclaim your peace and power. Action step during this sacred hour. Take a moment to reflect on any lingering anger or resentment you may be holding. Visualize the person who wronged you and consciously choose to release those negative emotions. This doesn't mean you have to forget what happened or reconcile with the person. It simply means you're choosing to free yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. If you find it difficult, start by asking for the willingness to forgive. Over time, as you continue this practice, you'll find it easier to let go and move forward with a lighter heart. 7. Reflect and set intentions. Finally, the early morning hours are a powerful time for reflection and intention setting. This is a time to look back on your life, to acknowledge your growth, and to set intentions for the future. Reflection helps you to understand where you've been, what you've learned, and how you can apply those lessons moving forward. It's a time to celebrate your successes and to learn from your mistakes. Setting intentions, on the other hand, is about looking forward. It's about deciding what you want to create in your life and committing to taking action toward those goals. Intentions are different from goals in that they are less about specific outcomes and more about the energy and mindset you bring to your actions. Setting intentions during the sacred hour, when your mind is clear and your spirit is aligned, makes them even more powerful. The power of intention is well documented in both spiritual and scientific communities. Studies have shown that people who regularly set intentions are more likely to achieve their goals and experience greater overall well-being. Spiritually, setting intentions is like planting seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, where they can grow and manifest in your life. Action step: use this time to reflect on your life's journey. Consider what's working, what's not, and what changes you'd like to make. Then, set a clear intention for your day, week, or even the next chapter of your life. Write it down, speak it aloud, or meditate on it, whatever feels most powerful to you. Be specific about what you want to achieve, but also focus on how you want to feel and the energy you want to bring into your life. Trust that by setting these intentions during this sacred hour, you're aligning yourself with the universe's natural flow, making it easier to achieve your desires. Embrace the gift of the sacred hour. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is more than just a random occurrence. It's a sacred invitation to connect with your inner self and the divine. By practicing gratitude, seeking forgiveness, committing your plans to the universe, strengthening your faith, meditating or praying, loving and forgiving others, and reflecting on your journey, you can transform this time into a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth. Instead of viewing these early awakenings as a disruption, see them as a gift, a special time to align yourself with the higher energies of the universe. Remember, the sacred hour is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about taking small, consistent steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. So the next time you find yourself awake during these hours, don't rush back to sleep. Instead, embrace the quiet, the stillness, and the opportunity it presents. Use this time to connect more deeply with your inner self, the universe, and the divine. Your soul is calling. Are you ready to answer?